Welcome back, Titan Tigers. Your favorite part, the Alabama part. I guess the only relevant part at this point because we're only on with the bowl game, and that is tomorrow in Tampa Bay. I don't know what Chance is actually going to talk about in his segment.
Not Auburn football.
Not Auburn football, exactly, yes. So he's going to go straight to basketball, I guess, or the equestrian team, or whatever the heck they do good down there in the Plains, which is not much. So, but yes, big game tomorrow, Michigan rematch. I'm excited about it. Excited to see how Alabama comes out. Couple quick notes for the game. I looked at my notes first. It said not playing Michigan. I was like, oh, they are playing Michigan. No, who's not playing for Michigan? Which I think is a big thing. Donovan Edwards, who was on the front cover of NCAA football, I think a Heisman frontrunner to start the season, only had 589 yards this year. He's not playing in the game. Mason Graham, All-American linebacker, he's out for the game. NFL draft. Josiah Stewart, 8.5 sacks. He's opting out. Colston Loveland, their number one receiver. He's a tight end. 56 catches at 582 yards. He's not playing. That's a lot of good players. So probably why the line has jumped from 11.5 to 13.5, knowing that we know they can't throw the football. And now the one guy they can throw it to is not playing. Not good. Their best player on defense and their best sack guy, not playing. Ew. Watch out, Michigan. Especially with a mad Jalen Milroe who's looking for revenge. Bama, 0 opt-outs. Again, we spoke about Miami earlier. Is this a culture thing? Bama never really has many opt-outs. I think of maybe Andre Smith in 2006, and that's really about it. Like, these guys play. They play through the season. That to me is a culture thing. It looks like DeBoer has transferred that culture up for Nick Saban. Everybody's playing. There are some few injury updates. Malachi Moore, former Trustful safety, he is not playing in the game. He's having surgery. He'll be out, won't play. Good luck to Malachi going to the draft. We're hoping that he'll be the second draft pick from Trustful ever. Shout out Noah Ibnami, Washington Redskins Commanders defensive back who played last night. Malachi looking to get drafted. A very successful career at Alabama. And then Caden Proctor. He's been battling injuries. We know he's a big deal on that offensive line for Alabama. Milroe's got to have him. But yes, 0 opt-outs. That's huge. Again, we talked about Bryce Young earlier. To get MVP, all the Cam Ward comparisons. Bama guys play. They play it through. Excited to see these guys finish their careers with Alabama, or at least the ones that are seniors and whoever's juniors are going pro. Some notes to check in for the game. Here are some of the things I'd say to watch. Bama has the 34 best offense in the country, 40th best rushing offense. Not gaudy numbers by any tack, but Michigan has the 3rd best rush defense. That means when Michigan gives up 92 yards per game. So that to me is what I would look out for in this game. Bama's going to have to throw the ball to win, and I think they can. But when Milroe's your leading rusher, Jam Miller and Justice Hayes have combined for about 1,000 yards, a little over 1,000. So, like I said, I don't think the run's going to be there. Even without some of the players in Michigan, they've recruited well. I think throwing the football, getting Ryan Williams back involved. I expect a big game from Milroe. I expect a big game from Ryan Williams. That's why I like Bama at 13.5. But like I said, that to me, let's not make this a trenches game and slow the game down like Michigan did against Ohio State. That kept them in the game and eventually led them to win the game. Let's air this ball out. Let's make plays, get it to your playmakers, get it to Bernard, get it to Williams, and let's go fly. And let's Jalen end out on a good note for this year. Because, again, the more and more I hear, I know it's been really kept quiet, and I believe the portal has closed. So, I think Milroe's going to go pro. I just think, to me, I don't think that's the right decision, like I said earlier, because I think that with Cam and Sanders and some of these other quarterbacks coming out this year, I think that next year, if Milroe had a big year, he may be a top 15 pick. I just don't know. Just something doesn't seem right. Maybe it's my gut that's telling me that. My heart's telling me Jalen's going to stay, have a breakout senior year. Bama's going to win the national championship. That's how it should be going out. And I just don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. And but let's say if this is last game, let's go out in style. I'm taking Jalen big, I'm taking Ryan Williams big, and I'm taking Bama big here on Titan Tigers.